Alright everyone, back to walking on the moon? Indeed. Alright, let's keep going. I'm still not looking forward to Infernal, but I think the other two maps are going to be such a breeze that as long as we figure that one out, we'll be alright. Because Cracked, even on reversed, is pretty simple. Okay. Oh, I did silence it, but I didn't put it somewhere non-reverberate-y. I think that's a word. I'm gonna say that it's a word. Alright, I want my ninja to be here, I think. Yeah. So I'll start with the ninja there. Let's see if he can handle round 4. Admittedly, ninjas do struggle with round 4, but we'll see if I've given him enough area to handle it. Come on. He's got a decent chunk of area, but I still don't think that's enough. Yeah, okay, no. Nope. Let's start off with something a little more reliable, perhaps. A sniper. Put it around here, I'd say. Oh, what's the least hurtful place to put this? Actually, it's probably up here. It does miss out a big section of the middle, but it hits everything else, whereas this... Oh no. No, I'd say this is probably better. Alright, let's put him down there. See what he can do. Put him on strong to take out those blues first. Ooh, and we can even afford a dart monkey on top of that if we need it, but I'm not sure if we will. Okay, we probably will. Let's throw him down. Either way, we should be able to wipe out everything here, and you're just going to go back to first. Perfect. Okay, that's much better. Oh, the benefits of being able to use all of your monkeys rather than just your military and your magic selectively. Not bad, not bad. In fact, I think I'm even going to go for the double sniper strat like we did last time. Because this worked out pretty well for us. Alright. Well, we've got ourselves a pretty nice start. I think I'm going to throw down that ninja again and try and rebuild. But at some point I do want to remove that. I don't know when I'll do it. But oh wait, we're only going to 60? Oh, this is going to be a freaking speedrun then. It's not a good one considering I've restarted and slowed down the speed a couple times, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Actually, I've been wanting to do more speedruns. Like, I definitely don't feel confident enough in a lot of the games I play to be doing speedruns. Like, I've done some of BTD6 on my own and co-op when I go live on stream. Sometimes I'm just randomly like, fuck it, we're speedrunning. But I've never really done any outside of BTD6. Although I did do one speedrun of a random game, just on my own, not on a stream or anything. But I came last on the speedrun leaderboard, and admittedly I was just winging it. I wasn't like looking up guides on how to do everything perfectly and as fast as possible. I was literally just sort of just going with the flow, trying to get through things as fast as possible, right? And it did take a lot longer than it should have. Well, at least according to the leaderboards. But I essentially tried to speedrun the game Little Inferno. If you don't know what that game is, it's essentially a game about throwing random items into a fireplace and burning it. It's honestly super adorable. Despite the description, it's not just a pyromaniac stream. It's legitimately quite a fun, no sort of difficulty behind it. Just sort of fun puzzle game, I guess you could almost say, because there are secret things, secret combos, secret combinations of things to burn that gets you achievements and things like that. So it's all in all a really fun game, and it's a great way to kill time and a bit of stress. But yeah, I did try to speedrun that at one point. It was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun. I didn't regret doing it at all, because I had been meaning to go back to the game for a while. I feel like if you ever try and like professionally speedrun one game, eventually you're gonna get sick of it. I don't care how much you love the game, you're gonna get sick of it eventually. Especially if you're going for like the #1 position. I think that's probably my biggest thing with speedrunning is I don't want to feel like every step in the speedrun my heart's like racing 1,000 miles a minute because I'm on par with the world record or something. I always just want to speedrun for fun. And then if I happen to get a good time, great. If I don't, oh well, so long as I actually enjoyed it. Because really, if I'm not enjoying myself, why the hell am I doing whatever I'm doing? You know? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Or at least to me. I don't know. Some people like to put themselves through that kind of torture. I feel like it's sort of similar to a Bloodborne-y Dark Souls type thing, though. You know, if you're speedrunning, you're probably also quite into those types of games where, like, there's massive... Because in both speedrunning and in just playing Dark Souls or Bloodborne for the first time, any major death sets you back quite a bit, or any major mess up in the speedrun obviously will most likely kick you out of first place if the person there has removed out any sort of kinks in the pipeline. But yeah, I personally just want to speedrun for fun. I don't even know how we got onto the topic of speedrunning, but yeah, those are my views on speedrunning for whoever cares to listen. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with people going for first place and going for the glory of being the fastest, but I just don't think I want to sink too many hours into doing that when I already sink too many hours into playing games in general, just for fun. So yeah, let's get that. I want to get bouncing bullets soon too. It'll really take out the cleaning up part of this game. Like seriously, bouncing bullets crazy good for cleanup. I don't use it too often, but still insane. Ninja, you got my back? You got my back. Of course you do. Always has my back. Alright, bouncing bullet. Beautiful. Look at that. Much better cleanup. Okay. And just for good measure, put like a wall of fire right at the start, just to mess with the balloons. Oh yeah. Instantly shredding. And then we'll go for speed for you. I don't know why. We should probably swap these two around, first and strong. Oh yeah, that's much better. Alright, and then to be honest, I don't really think we need to place much more, so I'm probably just gonna get stronger stim for this guy and semi-auto for this guy, and we're just gonna be done. So I'll see you at round 60. Ah, screw it, we got the money. Elite Defender. Slap that, and made quick work. Alright, Infernal. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's see what we can do though. 34 lives we've managed to hold on to. We're allowed to make mistakes. Dark Monkey should definitely be on this path, because round 4 is much more of a bitch than round 3. So we'll potentially lose some lives to round 3 here, but that's okay. It'll be less lives than we'll lose to round 4 if we continued to do what we were just doing. So that is perfectly fine. Alright. Third time's the charm. Third time? Fourth time? Yeah, one of them. That is much better. There is a much better way to do this whole thing. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Oh, oh, oh. Beautiful sniper. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now we'll get full metal jacket. No, we should probably prioritize faster firing considering we've got extra damage on both tracks. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Pay no attention to the names of some of my towers. I don't always get to choose what they are. I purposely let my my stream choose them on at times. Probably put you back to first, considering these guys don't exactly have a lot of time to shoot. There we go. We just needed to place the Dark Monkeys first. Now our double sniper strat is working out. Okay, so what is our first problem? Probably going to be camo balloons, which we can handle with the Dark Monkeys at first. So no big deal there, really. Are we good? Okay. Wow, 1 life out of all those. Not bad. Okay, even faster firing. I do want you to be my lead popper. And or main damager, I guess. So you... Okay, good, you're already on first. You can be on strong, and then I think we've got a lot of this covered. Because you want the guy shooting fast to be aiming at the front, and you want the guy dealing heavy damage to be aiming for strong, so that neither of their talents are wasted. And you definitely don't want all of your snipers on strong if they're your main force, because if you do, then you're just going to leak a bunch of red balloons because there is a shit ton of stronger balloons coming your way still. And that is the last thing you want to be doing. I think I want Oben here. Put him as close to the other part of the track as possible. That way, potentially, we can throw down some wall of trees here. I don't think we can, but it'd be pretty cool if we were able to. Somehow. And that looks like a lot. Okay. This is going to be awkward if I placed Oben this round. Ooh, I did too. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Can't buy any upgrades. Well, now that we've got Oben up here, I think we can sell our dart to get ourselves... What do we want? Oh, we could place a dart down there. No, that's too easy. That's too easy. Let's... Shooting faster... What if we just put you on last and give you more range? I like the sounds of that. That way he's constantly throwing this way and helping the snipers out a little bit. Is that good? Is that alright? Is that doable? No. Okay. Never mind. Let's be honest. We just need to sell Oben. As much as I hate to do it to him, my boy needs to head off and do something else for a bit. Ooh, I don't think we can afford shrapnel shot. Goddamn, see, that's the only problem with crossing both of these guys with the middle path, is I want to cross the top with the middle path so I can be camo lead detection, but at the same time I want to cross you with the middle path so you can have the shrapnel shot. Although this bottom path crossed with the top path did get a buff to Moab damage. So maybe that won't be so bad. Let's try it. Swap. Swap places. Okay, try that again. Because you got a buff to Moab damage if you go bottom path crossed with the top. Not bad, okay. Yeah, I am absolutely dicking around on this map, and I apologize for that. For those that are looking just straight up for a normal guide. That is not me, sadly. Alright, and much better. Okay, now that we have a Dartling with precision, so that we can rely on it a lot, and camo detection for round 24 if we need it. What? Can we pop those, please? Apparently not. That's cool. Alright. The only reason I'm just sort of messing around on this map is purely because I know for a fact that the moon is going to be much easier than this. So it doesn't really matter so long as we survive on this map. But seriously though, I should probably stop dicking around. Okay. I think we're alright now. We just need... Oh, actually, I'm working on exactly what we need. Lead popping power on this side. See? I'm not completely dumb. Not completely. Just a little. I'm 1.5 dumbs. Okay. Intensity, please. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the wall of fire can sometimes hit that top track if he's placed in the right place. Maybe it was the other side. Either way, it's certainly not a bad option. We are going to need large caliber on this faster shooter though, because if we don't get it, the Moab is going to be a pain in the ass for everybody involved. Luckily the Moab is coming on the bottom path because it goes even numbers on the bottom. But we will still need to pay attention. And you, my friend, need night vision goggles because we cannot leave this up to the Dartling Gunner and brambles to pop them all. Shrapnel shot also helps. Okay, so I still think we're doing pretty well. Even now. And I am being a bit of a rookie and upgrading things in between rounds. But what can I say? I like to live life dangerously. Okay. I'm aiming for deadly precision here. That will absolutely destroy this Moab. From the inside out, and then we don't even have to worry about the ceramics underneath because that's just 4 more shots. 4 more very casual shots from this guy. Bang. Okay. Oh yeah. This Moab's got no chance. I would love to try a sniper-only infernal. Like, obviously I can't do it really well here, just because it's limiting me to 2 snipers. Or I limited myself to 2 snipers, but I do think it would be quite interesting, just to see how that would turn out. I wonder if you can actually do it, like no lives lost, chimps / impossible style. Let's also get camo detection here and here, just in case. I'm not worried, you're worried. Okay, and why don't we have this guy pretty much pointing the exact opposite way? No. I just straight up hate that idea. Let's go for this one instead. Bouncing bullets. But yeah, I think the main reason I'm just sort of messing around on this map rather than taking it seriously is just because it's only till round 60. And there's literally no other modifier. It's not alternate balloons rounds, or it's not double HP Moabs. So I feel like I can just chill a bit more, you know? It seems a little less intense. But supposedly this sniper... No, actually it's the bottom path main one crossed with the top path that gets the extra damage buff. Interesting. I didn't mean to get a main Moab if I'm honest, but it just kind of happened. And I was zoning out. So that's all well and good. We should probably place a ninja here, along with Alk, to utilize Oben's future buffs. In fact, I think that was perfect timing. Because I'm not sure if we would have beaten that without him. Okay. It's fate. It's just straight up fate. It was meant to be. No ifs, ands, or buts. Honestly, as much as I love the mortar, I feel like I legitimately only ever use him on the moon map. Like 99.9% of other maps, never use him on. The one exception is like Spillway. Moon map and Spillway. Every other map, don't need it. Just straight up don't need it. Should probably invest in Hydro Rocket Pods. Would be smart, I think. Not gonna lie, my hand moved really quickly to the escape key then, but we're fine. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, and cool. I feel so much safer. Alright, we should be good till round 60 now. I'm not gonna skip ahead because it's only 4 rounds. It's not gonna take very long either way. Or at least it's not gonna cut out a dramatic chunk of the time. So we'll just singe. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Oh, so cute. Man, my friends absolutely screwed me over yesterday. If you didn't watch part 1, I think at the end of it I was talking about a steak or some sort of dinner that I was going to be having. And I did in fact have steak, but I didn't exactly know where we were going, if that makes sense. So originally the plan was told to me. In fact, I'll bring up my messages. I'll tell you word for word what was said to me as the plan, right? So let me just find this. Continue the Odyssey. Right. Where is it? Word for word. Okay. Magic monkeys only on the moon is going to be pretty chill. Weirdly enough, I think we should start with an alchemist. Don't question me on this, just know that it's probably the best move. And let's try it. Alchemist does not give a shit about the walls, and this is a perfect area for his shotgun attack. If we put him on strong as well, he's gonna be insane. Alright. So, because the acid actually thrown on the blue balloons does melt it over time as well. So we don't even really need to attack the reds that come out of the blues, we just need to pop them. Or at least hit them once. Okay, that's fine, it's one red balloon. No big deal. Alright, once we get a little more comfortable here, I will explain away. Alright, I'm feeling slightly more comfortable. Is putting a ninja here a good idea? Maybe here. No, here. There we go, okay. Right. Let me explain word for word what this happened. So the last time I went to my mate's place for dinner was fairly recently. And I was like, oh yeah. And even when I was there, he said something along the lines of, hell yeah, can't wait, we should meet up with the boys and do something like this again. Right? And I thought, fuck yeah, that sounds amazing. I'd love that. Meet up with all my high school boys. We do meet up every now and then, but it's not nearly as frequent as any of us would like. It's just a bunch of clashing schedule stuff, so whenever we can last minute throw something together, we usually do. Right, so this was what was said to me the night before dinner. Right? This was all that was said. Dinner tomorrow night at 6, ? Right? That's all that was said. That's all that was said. I replied with, KK, sounds good. Right? And that's all the confirmation he needed, because there was no reply. And then I said, just to confirm, because we do often go for like a swim at his house, because he's got a pool, right? We do often go for a swim first, and then go to either get something out, like get some takeaway or whatever, and eat afterwards. So I said, just in case, I didn't want to look like an idiot, I said, and we're just coming for dinner, right? ? I'm not going to look like a dumbass showing up in jeans if we're going to jump in the pool. Right? Because I exactly spelled it out right there. I'm not going to look like a jackass if I'm the only one showing up in jeans and everybody else is showing up ready to jump in the pool, right? And so the reply was, ha ha ha, no, just dinner. Right? That was it. That was absolutely it. Then I said, okay, sweet, just checking. And then the night occurred. However, apparently, and this was completely unknown to me, but it was known to everybody else that showed up in my friend group, including the person that messaged me telling me what was happening. Apparently by dinner, he meant going to the pub. And I didn't know that until I got picked up and was taken to the destination. Which meant, instead of me rocking up in, you know, my jeans and a t-shirt were fine. It was fine because I was expecting to dress up nicely for like a little family dinner, and instead we went out anyway, so, you know, it was pretty solid dress code. I can't complain about that. But because I thought we were having dinner at his place, I didn't think I needed a wallet or a face mask or any sort of proof of my vaccination history. And going to a pub, funnily enough, you need all three of those things. And somehow everybody else got the message that they're going to the pub, except for me. I got screwed over. I really did. So my dumbass got into the car, got excited to have a nice steak for dinner at a friend's house in the in the comfortability, I'm making that word up for this context, in the comfortability of their own home, thinking, oh, I'll be inside a house with my friends, won't need face masks, because at the moment where I live, it's not mandatory to wear face masks in other people's homes. It's just out in public spaces, right? So I was like, great, lovely, I'll just bring my phone, that'll be it. And then we went to the pub. And then the mate that drove me there was just like, do you have a mask? I was like, no. I thought we were staying at Josh's. My friend's name's Josh. And I can happily say that because there's about 500 billion of them, so you'll never pinpoint the exact one. But yeah. So I said, no, I thought we were just going to Josh's place. Nope. Went to the pub. So I had to use one of my mate's face masks. Luckily, he had a bunch of new and disposable ones in his car, which was great news for me, because otherwise I was screwed. And I still am just baffled that I was not told about this recent development that seemed quite important. That I knew what was exactly happening for dinner, you know? For all I know, we could have just gone to Macca's and back. I literally just had no context other than dinner. And so I used the knowledge I had about previous experiences and took a guess at what was happening. And apparently that was wrong. You could say that was my bad for not confirming what was going on, and I would agree, it is somewhat my fault. But every other time we've made plans, the plans have been very straightforward. It's been very straightforward. The only time plans haven't been straightforward is if we've done multiple of them in a row, and then sometimes we'll just say, the usual, tonight, 6 p.m. And I'll be like, done. I know, don't say another word. I know exactly what's happening. But yeah, just no clue. Got completely blindsided, and I looked like a bit of an ass. But that's just what happens. But hey, I still got a steak. You know, I wasn't disappointed on the whole steak thing. It was actually steak night at the pub in question, so. And by steak night, I mean they do sell steak every night. It was just on special. They gave like a discount if you came on that night or that day and asked for steak. So that was pretty cool. I still thoroughly enjoyed myself, even after looking like a bit of a dummy. Alright. So admittedly I've gone for an Archmage this time. I usually never do, but considering Arcane, or the top path, lets you see through obstacles, I feel like it was a bit of an obvious choice in the matter. Sadly can't pop purples, but that's what the ninja is for. In fact, that's what the ninjas are for. Should probably set down another one. Just to clean up. I'm sorry if you ever look at my ninja placing. Not the placing necessarily, but I'm sorry if you ever look at me place a ninja and expect me to go something other than top path, because top path is just my favorite by far. And you'll never see me cross with the middle path unless it's for a challenge. So I'm almost always going to get a 401 and leave it like that. So just a disclaimer for anybody wondering. Anyway, I think we've pretty much got this covered. I mean, at the moment, I'm probably just going to go for an Archmage, and then we'll take it from there. So I'll see you guys if anything goes wrong, but hopefully nothing will. Alright, I'm hoping from this point going forward, we can just sort of let the Archmage kill everything in sight, and then not have to worry about anything else. Worst comes to worst, I'll also work on a backup. Getting a second, what do they call it? Not Arcane Mastery, the other one, the Arcane, or the Master, the Arcane Spike. I'll work on a second Arcane Spike just in case, but I don't think we'll need it. See you guys at round 80 when we finish the Odyssey. We've pretty much won, because these two bad boys ended up shredding pretty much everything, just like I had hoped. So there it is. Another Odyssey bites the dust, walking on the moon, more like leaving the moon. I don't know. Anyway, we did it. 200 monkey money. a nice little banana farm insta monkey, actually. That's very nice. And 50 trophies to boot. Remember, I think there's going to be some limited time items in the trophy store when the next event starts. So maybe don't spend your trophies just yet. Maybe save them up a bit, you know? Save them up for something potentially really strong and limited. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This has been a walk on the moon, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.